from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
A new sober living home is opening in Highland Springs. More people are quarantining after positive COVID-19 cases in Henrico schools, and how to get your marriage back on track if it's been struggling through the pandemic. We've got details about those stories and more in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Wednesday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, 2021. It's brought to you today by Henrico County.
And now for the news.
5 more cases of COVID-19 in Henrico schools have resulted in 37 people entering quarantine. That's according to data from the school system yesterday. Individual cases were reported at Ridge Elementary School that prompted 18 people to quarantine, Quioccasin Middle School that led to 10 quarantining, and Glen Allen Elementary that led to 9 people quarantining. There also were individual cases at Donahoe Elementary and Freeman High School, but no one had to quarantine as a result of those. All but the Freeman case occurred in a school setting. Freeman's occurred during an extracurricular activity or sports team event. In total, since schools began reopening on a staggered basis February 22nd, 23 now have reported a total of 38 cases of the virus, and those have prompted 398 people to quarantine. Now, the past year has been difficult for a lot of reasons, but it's also been tough on many marriages, with forced togetherness, job loss, financial strain, and disrupted routines, among others, creating havoc. One local organization is trying to reduce that strain and help couples with marital stress through marriage coaching. The Relationship Foundation of Virginia is working to eliminate the stigma associated with psychological help or talking with an outsider about family matters. The organization's executive director, Chris Beach, said sometimes people are just afraid to get coached because they think it means something is wrong. Other times, the primary obstacle to signing up for marriage coaching is a financial one. So RFVA is offering up to 6 90-minute virtual coaching sessions for just $25 a piece. It's also been working with some local businesses to create affordable date nights, some of which incorporate coaching mini sessions along with opportunities to unwind and relax. You can read a lot more about this topic on henricocitizen.com by clicking on Community. A new 4-bedroom sober living home run by a Henrico faith-based nonprofit called A Few Good Roots is planning an open house March 21st and will officially open its doors April 1st. The home will be known as a hallowed place. It will house 8 men between the ages of 18 and 45 who are dealing with substance abuse issues and have been previously incarcerated for nonviolent offenses. Those who live in the home will have individual and group therapy, opportunities for employment or community service, as well as on-site NA and AA meetings, as well as case management, including medical, psychiatric, legal, financial, and educational resources, among others. Now, A Few Good Roots Incorporated was created in 2016 by Lachelle Billups. She was raised in Henrico and attributes her mother and the church as inspiration for her organization's inception. Her mother ran multiple group homes in Richmond, and Billups worked in the criminal justice and mental health fields, as well as in group homes for at-risk children with behavioral issues. You can read much more about the new home at henricocitizen.com by clicking on Community. It was a busy 10-hour period Monday into Tuesday for the Henrico Division of Fire. There were 4 separate residential fires in the county during that period. The first occurred March 15th, Monday at 3:30 p.m. when the deck of a townhouse near Staples Mill Road and I-295 caught fire. Another fire took place in the 8600 block of Lone Pine Drive near West End Drive later that evening. The third was the most significant. It took place in the London Town apartment complex off Parham Road. Firefighters brought it under control within about an hour, but it impacted 8 separate apartments, and those residents were displaced. The American Red Cross is working with them. No one was injured. And then the 4th fire took place just before 1 a.m. yesterday. It was reported outside a home in the 2800 block of Burn Lake Court off Lauderdale Drive. Altogether, no one was injured in any of the blazes. People in Henrico and Richmond who need transportation to reach their COVID-19 vaccination appointments are getting it through a partnership with the Richmond and Henrico Health Districts and GRTC. GRTC's on-demand partner, Userve, is delivering those passengers to and from their appointments. The health districts are arranging rides directly for those who need them. GRTC is not scheduling them directly with passengers. The trips are funded through the CARES Act as part of the pandemic response in coordination with the Virginia Department of Health. And the Richmond and Henrico Health Districts have canceled a scheduled free COVID-19 testing event that was planned for tomorrow at the Eastern Henrico Health Department on Laburnum Avenue because of inclement weather that's expected. The district's next free testing event will take place the following Thursday, March 25th from 10 a.m. to noon at Diversity Richmond, 1407 Sherwood Avenue. If you'd like to register for that one, call 205-3501. And the COVID news continues to get better. The county is down to its lowest 7-day positivity percentage since late November among PCR testing encounters. It's 4.9% as of March 12th. The positivity percentage among rapid tests, however, has climbed a bit. It's up to 7.1% according to the VDH. There were 48 new cases of the virus reported in Henrico yesterday. The county's 7-day moving average continues to hover around 50 new daily cases during the past week. So far, almost 75,000 Henricoans have received at least one dose of COVID vaccine, and more than 37,000 are now fully vaccinated. And a reminder that starting in June, we will be adding a full-time education reporter for the next 2 years through our partnership with the Report for America program, which places journalists around the country with participating publications. We were the only new newsroom in Virginia selected for the program this year, and RFA will match every dollar that we raise up to $25,000 to help fund this position. If you would like to help fund that position, we sure would appreciate it. You can do so right now at henricocitizen.com/contribute. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Henrico County's COVID-19 Emergency Rental Assistance, providing assistance for those who have experienced economic impact related to the virus, such as job loss or furlough. Applications are available at henrico.us/DSS or by calling 501-5294.